Bueno, all right. My other phone number. Or you want this? What up, witches? I'm here. I exist. Okay. Huh, that's weird. Okay, that's weird. I'm not seeing any comments, so bear with me one second, guys. I'm gonna leave and come back in. If I need to end the live, I will, and then restart it. Bear with me one second. Okay. I think I can now see that they're actually viewers. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can see the comments. All right, we're good to go. Okay. Bear with me one second. Yeah, please. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Thursday. And it has been a shitty week. You're good. I just got my video freaking taken care of. It was not showing me everybody and all the things and all that. So I had to leave and come back, and then it worked. So we all good. We all good. Okay. What a week it's been. I'm starting out, honestly, with the next weekly tarot because I want to see what's going on this next week. I might be staying up late tonight to post some things on Substack. So this is for Sunday the 11th through Saturday the 17th. I'm just pulling a card a day. Starting with Sunday the 11th, we have the Empress reversed. Ah, what a way to kick off the week, feeling like we're falling. Monday the 12th, that was exactly the card that was underneath the Empress when I pulled it. And then Eight of Cups is underneath this one. The 10 of Swords reversed. I call this my, 4 a.m. club card. So Monday the 12th, something is, I'm, I'm, I'm reserving my interpretation until I consult the guidebook with these cards since they are brand new. Let's move on to Tuesday the 13th. We have the 3 of Swords. So, this is shaping up to be a rough week. This is going to be a rough week. Wednesday the 14th. The Magician reversed. That definitely feels like a hump day card, not even gonna lie. Thursday the 15th, the week from today. The High Priestess. That popped out of there in a way that says, be hopeful. Friday the 16th. The Ace of Cups reversed. Underneath that was the Ace of Pentacles. I'm gonna ask a new card because I don't know which of those it was supposed to give me. Either and or both. Well, let's try that again. Friday the 16th. King of Pentacles. Okay, all right. Friday, King of Pentacles. We might get some very good news on Friday the 15th. Saturday the 17th. I don't know which way that was meant to go. I'm choosing the upright 10 of Cups. Just because it seems to match the flow of those cards. Finally, I'm going to pull here. Getting used to the size of these cards. They're bigger than all my other tarot cards. So this card is the central message of the week that I'm pulling. What's the message of the week? The 11th through the 17th. What is the message we should take away? I don't know if I should accept that or not. Because we got like 3 cards here. I'm not taking 3 cards. Give me 1 card. One singular central the week. All right, the 9 of Cups reversed. for the message of the week. Okay. So on Sunday, the 11th, we have the Empress reversed. Mhm. Motherhood, abundance, business success, and creativity. The fertile Empress flies over the abundant, lush landscape of Mother Earth. She is uplifted by the warmth that radiates from her connectedness with the planet. The Empress sends a loving message to take time to pamper yourself and to embrace the feminine energy within all of us. Her spirit is pure love and bringing things to life. She asks that you go into nature to feel the soothing and healing power that invigorates the soul. When the Empress pays a visit, she may bring a message of new birth. Reversed, the Empress is a warning that the lack of harmony you are feeling is the result of being disconnected from your friends or family or from nature. Your heart is shielded, making building relationships difficult. The Empress is calling out to you the Empress is calling out to you, asking that you go inward and be creative. Only when you accept yourself and direct your heart's loving energy inward will you be free to radiate love and compassion outward to others. Oh, I like that message. It's way nicer than what I had in my head. Monday, the 12th, we have the 10 of Swords reversed. The 9 of Swords is my Oriental card. This isn't 10. The defeated broken crow lies on the ground at the bottom of a cliff surrounded by cold, barren rocks. Alone in his misery, this poor bird has been left for dead, impaled by 10 swords. His ordeal is marked by the heaviness of betrayal. The 10 of Swords could indicate being backstabbed and may denote the end of a painful situation. If there is one positive aspect to this card, it is that the time of suffering will soon be over. This card asks you to let go and accept that an end is coming. By doing so, you will find the strength to move on. When reversed, the 10 of Swords may indicate that you are focusing only on the negative, looking for reasons to distrust. The warning is here. Don't let fear of betrayal prevent you from living fully. If you direct too much attention toward this feeling, you risk manifesting your worries. That is a very important message to get, honestly, with all the shit going on. The 3 of Swords is for Tuesday, the 13th. The crow watches his partner fly away. The 3 swords puncturing his heart represent the pair of crows and the issue that resulted in the separation. The 3 of Swords represents a time of sadness and loss. However, without sorrow, we would never understand true happiness. And without loss, we would not appreciate all we have. There is no avoiding the sadness indicated by the 3 of Swords. But this situation also offers a valuable life lesson. I don't want a valuable life lesson. I just want an ice cream. It's okay. One, the 3 of Swords situation also offers a valuable life lesson, one that is essential for growth. This card asks that you take steps to learn how to heal your heart and your soul. When this card is reversed, it is a sign that although much time has gone by, you are finding it difficult to let go of a painful situation, or perhaps you are holding on to an old grudge. This is an excellent time to take inventory of your feelings and ask yourself which ones are preventing you from living or loving. Oh, that was when it's reversed, but it's upright. So it's pretty much, it's asking you to take a step back, take steps to learn how to heal your heart and your soul. Wednesday is the Magician reversed. For Wednesday the 14th. Keywords: alchemy, resourcefulness, creativity, and manifesting. Connecting the physical world with the spiritual realm, the magician crow pulls the energy of the four suits representing earth, water, air, and fire to create a spark that has the power to manifest into a transformative idea. Rising above the craggy, desolate mountains, lined by red and white roses at the base, the magician symbolizes that the first steps of generating success. He has the ability to carve out the desired path through difficulty, using life experiences and a pure heart. Sometimes, however, the crow is an imposter, a trickster. Reversed, the magician crow uses the connected powers of the spiritual realm for greedy purposes. The magician in this position may denote you have fallen prey and have become another gullible victim. Take the time to look inward and ask if your motives are pure of heart. Hmm. Next, we have the high priestess. This is for Thursday, the 15th. Intuition, spirit guides, divine guidance, and magic. The high priestess takes the spark created by the magician and transforms the idea into a tangible reality. Like a shadow passing in the night, her energy is present and can be felt in the gut, but not always seen. Her intuitive power lies in the spiritual unconscious, allowing the high priestess to soar back and forth through the veil, bringing with her divine knowledge. Perched on the moon and surrounded by the four suits, your connection with the high priestess is active at this time and should be utilized. She comes ready to deliver the answers you seek through dreams and symbols. Pay attention. She is with you. Why is this giving me such big Hecate vibes, right? Ugh, this is definitely like a Hecate card. So Thursday, the high priestess is going to be a really big day. I think I got tingles down my legs when I was reading this one. My mind went to Renee Good, the woman who was murdered by ICE yesterday, and all the other things going on. And I wonder if Thursday, the 15th, will bring something big, something that we feel in our gut. Hmm. Friday, the 16th, we have the King of Pentacles. Welcome back. Okay. Money, growth, luxury, apprenticeship, artistic. Sorry, I got thrown off by apprenticeship because I immediately thought of The Apprentice. Ugh. It would be hard for life to get any better for this king crow. His savvy skills earned him an abundance of riches, and he lives a most luxurious lifestyle. His heart is pure gold, and with wings outstretched, he shares all that he has accumulated, from material possessions to acquired knowledge. He is always ready to help those around him reach their potential. This King of Pentacles brings the message to live a life of determination, grace, and a good heart. In doing so, you too will find yourself living an abundant life. Trump is in the Epstein files. Yes, he is. I heard there was a subpoena going on, so I wonder if it's related to that. The 10 of Cups ends our week on Saturday the 17th. The happy couple sits on a budding branch of a cherry blossom tree, watching their fledglings resting comfortably in their nest. The setting is one of peace and contentment. The couple achieves their dreams as each new day brings with it a feeling of love and fulfillment. The 10 of Cups denotes a time of utmost joy. Another message of this card may also be a romantic relationship is forming, one that could result in a lifelong love affair. Take a moment to bask in the positive energy the 10 of Cups offers. Good luck will soon enter your home. Then we have the 9 of Cups. I'm going to read both upright and reversed. This is the message of the week. The proud crow stands atop all the riches he has been able to collect. Because he actively went after each desire, the positive energy of the universe conspired with him to ensure the fulfillment of his wishes. His mission now complete, he can enjoy a life that meets all his needs and then some. He stands there feeling a bit superior, but also incredibly grateful for his life of leisure and comfort. When the Nine of Cups appears, be ready to accept all of the abundance and joy of a wish fulfilled. You've earned it. In contrast, the Nine of Cups reverse suggests that you expect the world to hand you your desires without putting in the work. As a result, you are only focusing on lack, and because of this, you are finding it difficult to manifest the thing you want most. So, for the message of the week, I am reading this as a reminder that if we want change, we have to enact change. We can't sit on our asses and hope that things change around us just because we're mad about it. We have to actually put in the work, do the things that make us uncomfortable. And I think that's what this first half of the week is going on about. We have to remind ourselves to be creative in times of stress. So this Sunday is going to be about rest and recovery. This Sunday, we're all about taking care of ourselves so that we can recoup and recover for the week ahead. Monday is telling us that things are about to get better, but we've hit a rock bottom. Tuesday is reminding us that the sadness is inescapable. You have to get through it. You can't just ignore it. Wednesday, we have the magician reversed, saying that if this is a trickster. Something is tricking us. We have been fooled, and we need to accept that. The gut feeling that is coming on Thursday is telling us to keep our eye up, to keep watch, to be aware of what's going on around us, because we may hear some very interesting news. On Friday, we have the wealth of information being dropped. And I feel like that's super important there. So on Friday and Thursday, the 15th and 16th, I am expecting some interesting news that's going to lead to Saturday's long-term fulfillment and joy. That feeling of long-term fulfillment and joy. But the message of the week is telling us that we can't get to that long-term feeling of joy without actually putting in the work to make it happen. So this week, we need to be taking steps. We need to be calling our representatives. We need to be making a fuss. And whatever else that means to you. I'm talking about a political lens, but it does not have to be. All right. I think that's about all I have at the moment. But I'm going to end the Substack one. I've been here about 15 minutes doing this one. I'm going to hop over to TikTok for another 30 minutes before I call it a night, just to say I went there and did that. And then I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry, folks. I will talk to you later. See you later, witches.